As expected, sensationalism is becoming the order of the day in some media platforms as presidential election year draws close. You can imagine what an online blog dished out recently. Please listen. Obaseki dumps PDP. Wow. I quickly put some calls across through to the Edo State capital, Benin City, where my source, very credible source, said it was simply the handiwork of our friends, you know them, right there. I understood. But then, there is no smoke without fire. Can Obaseki be planning to truly dump PDP? I doubt. But one can authoritatively say that all is not well between Governor Godwin Obaseki and the leadership of Edo PDP. Through our consistent monitoring of the events at Clearview TV, it is clear that some loyalists of Obaseki are already leaving the PDP. Of course, it was never their home. If Obaseki is indeed tired of PDP, political equation will not allow him to quit outright, going by the fates of some governors who have dumped their parties through which platform they got to power. Or could Obaseki be wary of what people will say? People like his near godfather during the last Edo governorship elections, Nyesom Wike of Rivers State. Remember, the duo enjoyed a blooming relationship more so as they had a common adversary in Adams Oshiomhole. As it is now, the center could no longer hold, and Obaseki and Wike are no longer at ease with each other.
If you go and check the DNA of Godwin Obaseki, what you see in that DNA is betrayal, serial betrayal, and ungratefulness. The DNA of Obaseki is what? Betrayal, serial betrayal, and ungratefulness.
Yeah, people like Wike will react, more so as Obaseki has told whoever cared to listen that he was not going to leave PDP. However, if you ask me, I will say Obaseki appears fed up with PDP, more so with his lackluster relationship with an Edo PDP leader, Dan Obi, who enjoys spending 25 hours a day with Wike. So, if, while still musing, I feel Obaseki will work against PDP in next Edo governorship election, or even before then, presidential election, you may wish to ask me, which way Nigeria for Obaseki? I will answer you and say, possibly Labour Party. Recollect, Godwin Obaseki said Nigerians are no longer interested in the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and the All Progressives Congress, APC. His words, I do not know whether you are closely watching what is going on, the level of disenchantment within the parties. I am sure in all of our homes now, we have so many people now who call themselves obedience. that's getting it from Obi. Now he continues, I don't know whether you have them in your house. Just ask them, which party are you? They say obedience. You understand? They do not want us. They are not talking about PDP or APC. They are looking for alternatives, and there are many. You see all of them queuing for their PVCs now. They are not looking at the direction of PDP or APC now. They are looking for alternatives. Obedience. Ah, how Obaseki switched over to the PDP is still fresh in our memories, remember? And was giving up privileges while displacing other politicians who wanted to run on the party's platform after the APC closed their doors to his re-election campaign. Today, INEC refused to list any PDP candidate in Edo State for both the Senate and House of Representative seats until the party settles its legal challenges. With this latest action, Obaseki has proven to be the supreme leader, and if it works, you can bet that the governor would have succeeded in dealing with all of the old political order he encountered in politics in Edo State. Today, he succeeded in making the APC the state's opposition party. Now, the PDP may end up as the second runner-up opposition party in the state. If the feelers we are getting are anything to go by, Obaseki has ordered his main guys to switch over to the Labour Party, and they have subsequently obtained tickets for the same post that INEC has disallowed the PDP from running for. The Labour Party primaries allegedly took place in the government house under full INEC supervision. Therefore, if Obaseki loses in the PDP, the party won't run candidates. And from all indications, Obaseki will join the Labour Party. And with his new obedient mantra, the Labour Party will take over as the dominant force in Edo State, with the APC trailing behind and the PDP attempting to catch up to the Labour Party and All Progressives Congress APC. Edo State appears to be in a frenzy indeed over the obedient movement.